Hi, I'm Billy Bernard, and today we're talking with Stephanie Breedlove from Access Shelters. Thank you so much for joining us today, Stephanie.
Thanks for having me.
So first question is tell us about your role and the role that Access Shelters plays in the Northeast Ohio region.
Sure. My role at Access is the Director of Advancement. So I oversee all of the development, fundraising, marketing, PR aspects of the organization. So for development and fundraising, as a nonprofit organization, that includes a lot of grant writing, speaking with donors, and planning special events and fundraisers. And for marketing and PR, that includes a lot of the community outreach aspects, websites, social media, newsletters, and things like that. And as for Access and what we do for the community, we are a women's and children's homeless shelter. We're located here in Akron in Summit County, serving the local community. And that can be women that are by themselves, single adult women, or that could be mothers with their children. Those are the two categories that we serve. We serve hundreds of individuals every year, so dozens of people could be staying at our shelter at any given time. And when a lot of people think of a shelter, they think of beds and meals, and we do that for sure. But we also offer a lot of wraparound services to help people get back onto the path of self-sufficiency. So we do a lot of classes on site. We offer one-on-one case management. We have a healthcare clinic. We offer mental health counseling on site and a lot of youth programs focused on education as well.
Great. And what are some current projects or needs that the Access Shelters has right now?
Sure. So we're really excited about some current projects we have going on. And one of them, a project that I'm helping with, is debuting a new website. So we are working on a website right now that is a little more community focused, a little bit refreshed, and can serve as more of a resource for our residents. We're also working on a reading room in shelter. So we definitely want to help our youth that are staying in shelter. And one way that we know that youth in poverty and homelessness can overcome those barriers are by education and reading. So we're bringing in a reading room. We're working to build one where more books and opportunities will be provided for youth in shelter. And we're also going to have a volunteer-led story time. So we're excited about that. And lastly, this year, we are hoping to expand our aftercare program is another project. So supporting those that leave the shelter and giving them extra tools and resources so they can be successful outside of their time with us.
Wonderful. That sounds really impactful as well. So
yeah,
awesome.
We're excited.
Good. And how can our University of Akron students continue to support Access Shelters either through direct in-person volunteer service or any at-home remote opportunities?
Sure, absolutely. So during the pandemic, we have had less people coming on site just for safety and health of everybody. But we do offer some individual or small group opportunities on site as still. Of course, following lots of safety and health guidelines. But we can accept some volunteers on site. So if there's someone that is really interested in coming on site, we could work with that. We could schedule something. The students can also help us with just some things that help with operations. So we have a wish list of our most needed items in shelter. You can find that on our website as well as on Amazon. You can shop directly from there and make donations of those items to our shelter. The other thing that we're in need of right now, I don't know if we have any aspiring cooks out there, but serving multiple meals every day for a couple dozen people potentially, we need meal assistance. So we accept outside donors bringing in food and meals. Particularly, we're looking for Fridays and Saturdays right now. And the last thing I'd mention is, especially as we're talking to students, is we have internships at Access. So we offer a development marketing internship as well as a social worker internship. So I'd encourage everybody to keep us in mind for future internship opportunities.
Wonderful. That's good to know. I don't think I knew that either. So Thank you so much for sharing.
Sure.
And then how can our students just learn more about Access? I know you mentioned the new website as well.
Sure, absolutely. So our current and soon to be new website, you can find us at www.access-shelter.org. And I'm guessing a lot of our viewers are on social media. So you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And I encourage everybody to stay in touch.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time today, Stephanie. And thank you
you
everyone for joining us on our Spotlight 330 program.
Thank you.